9 of the fantasy football season, and here's a few tight ends I have as sleeper options this week. The first guy, Albert Cougar Bonham of the Denver Broncos, Punabum. He's going to be filling in this week here for Noah Font. And last week he finally returned from an injury here, and he had 3 catches for 34 yards. And now if Font's not going to be in time, ready to go here on Sunday at the Dallas Cowboys, I think he can make a few plays here. And the Cowboys give up the 11th most fantasy points to tight ends, and we've seen tight ends have pretty decent games versus the Cowboys over the last week. And right here, Teddy Bridgewater, he likes the tight end position as a security blanket. And right here this week, a Cougar Bum, I think could have a decent ball game, especially if Noah Font's going to be out like we expect. And I wouldn't be surprised here if he could possibly find the end zone as well. So he's the first tight end I have as a sleeper option this week. The second tight end is Cole Kmet of the Chicago Bears. So Cole Kmet, we've seen some flashes from him this season here. And the last few games for him, Week 6 versus Green Bay, 4 catches, 49 yards. Week 7 at Tampa Bay, 5 catches, 43 yards. And Week 8 versus the San Francisco 49ers, 3 catches, 24 yards. But right here in Week 9, no doubt about it, it's going to be tough sledding, in my opinion, for the Chicago Bear offense. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, their defense gets better as the season goes on, like I've mentioned in a lot of videos this week. And this ball game's a Monday Night Football ball game. But Cole Kmet, he's a pretty decent target of the rookie quarterback Justin Fields, because in the last 3 games, he's had a lot of targets here at 17, so that's a pretty good target range here for Cole Kmet. He's available in 80% of fantasy leagues, and I think in PPR leagues he could get 7 to 8 fantasy points. And the way tight ends have performed this season, I don't think that's that bad of a scoring day at the tight end position. And the third and final tight end I have as a sleeper this week, Anthony Fursker of the Tennessee Titans. So now, with Derrick Henry out of the lineup here, I think Ryan Tannehill's going to have to throw the football a little more now, because Derrick Henry, let's be honest, he was the best running back in the league this season here, and he put up monster ball games with, I believe, 3 ball games of 150 or more rushing yards already this season. And Anthony Fursker, he's been a missing man in this offense, but I think Tennessee now, they're going to run more 2 tight end sets here with him and Jeff Swain. We saw Jeff Swain score the touchdown last week, and Anthony Fursker is a better receiving option at tight end than Jeff Swain. And this week, he's available still in 94% of fantasy leagues, and it wouldn't surprise me to see him at the Los Angeles Rams have 40 or 50 yards and possibly find the end zone. So that's a few tight ends I have as sleeper options here for Week 9 of the fantasy football season.